Exum with the floater, tries again, and it's Evans laying it in. Evans has got his first 2 points.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
A different look for Utah. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Jeremy Evans. Burks comes in for Hood, and Trey Burks subbed in for Exum. Irving attacking. Tries again. Thompson misses. Utah leading by 5. Hayward dishes to Burke. There's the pass to Hayward. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his first personal foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. And Utah making a change here. Favors is checked in. Hayward hits them both. The Bronx trails by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Now here's Burke, covered by Irving. Here's Burks. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Burks has got the lead up to 7 now for Utah.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Now here is Irving. He's got 6. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Now here's Burke. He's guarded closely. The shot is off. The Bronx goes the other way with it. Here is Mbah a Moute. Burks pulls it in. Passes it to Burke. Now here's Burks. He's covered by Irving. And that one's good. Burks got 5 now.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
The Bronx trails by 7. Irving from long range. Utah with the rebound. Cantor's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
I think the lead they've built here, guys, is in large part due to what they've done on the boards.
Oh!
Are you kidding me?
That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
And it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Enes Kanter. Then for the Bronx, Brandon Davies comes in for zone. And it's Green in for Porter. Booker the pass to Burke. And good on the basket. Book it. Burke's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
Irving attacking. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Trey Burke.
Good game for Irving. He's got 11 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And it's the Bronx with the ball. Davies kicks to Mbah a Moute. And he hits the jump shot. Mbah a Moute's got his 3rd bucket of the night. 1:33 left in the first half. Now here's Burke. He's got 7. Nice ball movement by Utah. Favors. Irving dishes to Thompson. No good. So Utah will take it the other way.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint.
And here is Burke. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. First trip to the line for him here.
That's his first personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
Woods checked in for Utah. Exum comes in for Alec Burks. Then for the Bronx, Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Harris comes in for Mbamute. And it's Joseph in for Kyrie Irving. Feeds to Joseph. He kicks it to Harris. 6 to shoot. Now Joseph shoots it up. And with that, the Utah lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Harris. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Now, here's Exum. D right on him. Oh, that's blocked. Fast break, the Bronx. Green leading the charge. The Bronx shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. He's off on the first. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he sinks the second. 16 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Exum. Bronx grabs the miss.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Close game as we wrap up the... The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, when he gets to the rim, I mean, you know he's going to score. That's just the way it is, and he's been getting there a lot so far today.
And Steve, he's been operating at extremely close range. And D has to do a much better job of protecting the basket the rest of the way.
Favors plays the 4 with Cantor at the 5. Pairing up in the backcourt, Trey Burke and Alec Burks. And it's Hayward in at the 3 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. Irving from long range. Utah with the rebound. Cantor's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Burke. Dishes to Hayward. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got 3 assists in the game.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Hit his leg. And it's whistled a kick. And it's the Bronx with the ball. It's a 5-point game. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. And Utah again with the bucket.
They've been good on all 3 of their shots since coming out of the locker room at the break.
The Bronx trails by 4. Irving attacking. Misses from close range.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. The feed to Cantor. But they get it back. Hayward passes to Burke. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Timeout called, the Bronx.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there.
That's his first 3-pointer of the half. Remember, he did make one in the first half as well. Utah
leading by 4. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Puts up the baby hook. They shoot again. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus.
Shot's good from Mbah-a-Moute.
Assist goes to Tristan Thompson.
Mbah-a-Moute has gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight. Just one miss. Utah calls timeout. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Offensive rebound. And that one's good by Favors.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
And Mbah-a-Moute kicks to Irving. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. The dish now to Mbah-a-Moute. Here's Zeller, and the basket good.
Boy, we just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Thompson. Utah leading. Stolen away. Zeller dishes to Dellavedova. Hayward passes to Burks. Burke kicks to Burks. Pass to Burke. Clock at 6. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. For Utah, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And that one misses. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. For Utah, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good.
Well, that one miss shouldn't be too costly because he was able to make it a 2-possession lead at least. Showing some strength in the paint. Tough rebound.
Utah leading by 4. All going up court. Here's Favors, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
A different look for Utah. Trevor Booker comes in for Derek Favors. And it's Exum in for Burke. The Bronx also with a sub. Green's checked in, and Ennis Kanter picks up the foul. And some changes here for the Bronx. Tristan Thompson comes in for Willie Green, and Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Here is Mbah-a-Moute. Offensive rebound. Here's Zeller. Sends it down right in his face.
Now, that's a nice finish for the big fella there. I mean, he used his length very well under the basket.
There may be more athletic players around the league, but Steve, not many bigger ones.
And I'll tell you what, Kevin, I'd like to see him even take advantage of that size more often on the offensive end and be more aggressive.
Hayward against Porter. Just 5 on the clock. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
The turnovers keep coming. They're piling up. It's been a very sloppy start to the game for them, but you know what? They're still in control, in the driver's seat right now.
They are, but they should be up a lot more. This game should be almost sewn up if they could just handle the ball.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Novak's checked in, and Hood subbed in for Burks.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Now, here's Exum, covered by Irving. Booker dishes to Hayward. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Porter, and stolen by Hood. Here's Hayward. Bronx grabs the miss. Irving's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And Mbah-a-Moute the pass to Irving. And the Bronx, another 3.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been 3-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeouts.
Here's Exum on the money from 12 feet away.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range.